Okay, we're still talking about the lines that we deal with before we get underway. This is another one that we want to do before we leave the dock. Once we leave the dock, the wheel's going to be deployed. This whole area is sort of like a cage for the skipper, and it's really hard to get back here and maneuver. We don't want to give the skipper any more tasks to do than necessary, so we're going to take care of the furling line before we leave the dock. This is the way we'll find it at the beginning of the day. So we're going to take it off the rail. It's just a coil, and we're going to throw the coil on the seat. Start with the free end, and we're going to flake it, which means that we want the rope in a neat pile so that it will run through the pulleys cleanly and not get all hockled and tangled. So we're going to start with the tail end, lay it on the dock, on the deck, and just go back and forth like this. You're not making coils, you're not doing figure eights, you're just stacking it neatly. And because it's going back and forth and not in coils, we should be getting most of the twist out of the rope.
And this line again is for what?
This is the furling line for the headsail. And when the headsail's deployed, all this line has to do is run freely. When you're furling up the headsail, then you have to have this area cleared so you have room to pull and maneuver.
Now in a big wind, when you release that cleat, the headsail's going to come out with a lot of force.
But if there's a big wind and you don't necessarily want to have your headsail all the way out, in a heavy wind, like in the mid-teens, say, I like to reef the headsail. And the way we do that, again, before we leave the dock, we take it off this cleat, and I'm going to pull out 1, 2.5 arm lengths and re-cleat it right here. Then this is all that's going to run out. That'll give us about 100% Genoa. It'll be easier to tack, it won't be overpowered, and you won't have to worry about the Genoa running all the way out and then having to try to muscle it back in.
Okay, so we've come back in, we're at the dock, put it to bed.
So now we're back in, the headsail's been furled up, we got all this line to deal with. This is where we're going to go back to our more traditional coils. Not huge, about an arm's length or so. Get that little half twist in there to make a nice neat coil. Now we've got this nice big open loop, and the way we stow this is lay it over the railing, pull the bottom up through and down. It's basically like a big half hitch. It's all stowed, safe, it's not going anywhere. Then again, when you're ready to deploy it, you take it off like that. That's it.